welcome to Geminibybri. My name is Bri. I am the owner of Geminibybri Hair Care Products. And in this video today, we're gonna be talking about my driving license experience. Pretty much, I got my license last Monday. Yes, this is my Monday. So that was the 24th of August. So I'm gonna give y'all the whole rundown what happened. I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory on what happened, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm in my bed. So let me get to why I'm in my bed first. I'm in my bed because the last tripod I ordered broke after like 2 damn months, and I wasn't even using it when it broke. So it's like, what the hell? So, I gotta order a new one, and I kind of forgot. Also, shout out to my skin. I've been testing out some new products, and look at this. Look at this. This looking like a gold mine. I'm still testing it more to see like what happens out here, cause y'all see I got some like dark marks and stuff. So we want to see. But so far, skin look good. Shout out to the new growth, as y'all can see, courtesy of my hair growth oil, infused hair oil. I know, right? I was gonna fix it, but I figured I want y'all to see the fullness going on with these braids, because it's been like 3 weeks too, and look at this. I could give y'all a video in my bed. It's been a while. Anyways, let's backtrack now. We're gonna backtrack 2017, because this is where everything started. Everything started in 2017 August. It's funny, right? Funny. So at this time I was at a different job, and did I just leave that job? No, did I just leave that job? Yeah. The same time I left that job, I was trying to get my license that same month. So what happened was I bought a package. It was 2 road test lessons, the call for the road test, 5-hour class. It was like 178 or something. Like, it was it wasn't too expensive. So what I thought was it was gonna be 2 lessons, 2 different days. No. First of all, they gave me the both lessons in one sitting, and I was kind of like, it was okay because I got good at driving within those 2 hours, but at the same time it messed me up because I did not have enough. Like, I wasn't expecting that, and I thought it would have been like 2 separate days, but it wasn't. So I did the 2 lessons, and then when was my road test? Like September, October time. I'm not sure. I don't really remember the date of the first one. Let me give y'all the first road test experience. Let's speed it up. So both road tests were at Starrett. Keep that in mind. The first 2, right? Okay, this is what messed me up as well. When I went, the car I was driving in was not the car I used the day of my road test. So big problem, because I didn't know how to do anything in that damn car. Like, I knew what to do in the other car because that's the car I used. But this car, and it was a different model too, so I definitely didn't know everything in the car. When we got there, me and my driver, we was talking. He asked me like, what you know, like how much you experience and stuff, and I told him like I'd study YouTube videos. Yes, your girl was going to go take the test, the road test, off YouTube videos, and like 2 or 3 lessons. So we go to Starrett City, and we wait in my appointment. I think one of them was for like 11, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Like, one of them was like really early. So I didn't go to school that day, I believe. Yeah, I didn't. Road test start now. All right, cool. I can't sit in the passenger, the driver's side, because they got to see you. If they see you, that's a fail. Okay, cool. When she comes, she mad friendly to my road test driver, like, oh, I see you taking the test. Oh no, it's not you. So I'm like, hello, it's me. And she's like, oh. She just had an attitude. Literally, after seeing me, she had an attitude. So she like, oh, all right, we go in the car now. So she like, oh, you could start the car, proceed out into traffic. Like, sis didn't even tell me, set your verifications up. She did not give me a chance to do nothing. She was just like, oh, you could start the car and drive out into traffic. And I'm like, okay. So I turned the car on after a few seconds of figuring that shit out. Turned the car on, set my verifications up, checking my mirrors, checking seat belts. I'm not gonna pull out because there's 2 lanes next to me, and there was a bus coming and mad cars coming. So I'm waiting for all that shit to move before I move, because I'm like, you're not gonna film me off this. You're not gonna film me for failing to yield the right of waiting when you're telling me to get out the fucking road. Like, so I waited. She like, I don't know what you're waiting for. Like, you can we could go, and there's a whole bus coming. So I literally ignored her. Made it down, came out the parking spot, made it down the block, hit the corner, stop. I didn't even rush. I just pressed stop, and I turned. Cool. I did my first turn. Good. Cool. Second turn, I missed it. She did that shit on purpose though, because she told me make a right, but she didn't say where. She said at the light, make a right. She said before the light, make a right. Before the light, make a right. So, but what I'm hearing, I don't know what I heard, but I just passed the turn, because the turn, Starrett City got this. You go this way, make a right, then you go a little bit, and then you make another right, and the little right is in this tight little corner, so you gotta but she could have let me go and let me go around and then catch it back that way, but I guess not, whatever. So then I missed the turn, so she like, oh, you missed the turn, can you do a K turn? So I started doing the K turn, and this miss gonna interrupt my K turn, step on the brakes. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, can you let me finish? Like, I wasn't gonna hit the car. I had everything under control. And she just keep interrupting it. So she like, that's not how you do a K turn. And then she let go of the brake. That's how you do it. Ma'am, you're not driving this car. Like, what the hell? So made it back to the end of the test that quick because I failed. So I literally was over the test. Her energy was bad. She had an attitude the whole time. I just wasn't feeling it. So I quickly got out the car, slammed the door, and went to my side and sat my ass down and ready to go back home because haters. Okay, cool. Now my second time was March 2018, that snowstorm year. Y'all probably remember that big snowstorm we had. Yes, my road test was that day. Mind you, my road test was set out like a month ahead or 2 months ahead, and that was the day of my test, and the snowstorm happened the day before. Like, I was so hurt. So yeah, this time now, yeah. Oh, I did also have another lesson with another school that my mom had paid for me to use, but the man was a pervert, and I did not want to go back. Like, I know you like a pervert. Yes, that man was a whole pervert, because he called me. Let me just get out a piece real quick. He called me the day after my road test to see if I think he was the one I went with the March time, like the day before, and because I took some lessons with the other dude that took me to the road test that day. But this dude, we was driving down like Clarendon side where Footprints is at, if y'all familiar with over there. And he was like, oh, he called me the next day and he was like, oh, did you pass? And I told him no. And he was like, oh, well, if you want more lessons, I got private lessons. I said, or you could book it with the school. I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. And he like, I could really help you. Like, he's really trying to convince me, like, he could help me. And I'm like, okay, And then my mom, her boyfriend, came and asked me, talking about something, oh, you want him again? No, sir. I don't even want to go back there. Let it go. Leave it alone. No. So once that happened, I took a break. So let me go back now. So the March snowstorm came. Cool. I went with the same guy that took me the first time I went to my road test. And he was the one teaching me how to drive too in the process. And we got really good. I think I did 3. I'm not sure how much lessons I did with him, but I did a good amount because me and him actually got better. Like parking, K-turn, everything was good back then. Like everything was good. So I made it. We make it this time, and this time I got a man. So they made him park inside the snow so that I could get out, because I think they weren't gonna let me park that day because of what the hell was going on. I pull out, perfect, pull out, so perfect. Watch my sides, I'm doing good. Okay, cool. I go down. We're back on Starrett's block, crusty ass block. So I go down again, make that first right, make that second right. I didn't miss it this time. I'm on point. Now, when we made that second right, I was on my brakes, and somebody was crossing, so I stopped. But he stepped on the brake too. Like, what the fuck? And I'm like, can you wait? Like, they weren't next to the car. Either. But he want to step on the brake. So I I slide through real slowly through the crowd of people. It wasn't that much people, but the people that was near the car and on the side and shit, I just drove through them slow. So I finally hit that light. I stopped. I said 1, 2, 3, release. Press the little gas a little bit. Go in a little further. Peek. Cool. So I did that, but then all of a sudden he told me like make a K turn. So I started it and I'm doing it, and then all of a sudden the man just decided he want to take control of the wheel. Like, everything was kind of a blur because he literally just let go of the wheel. He told me, let go of the wheel, get your foot off the gas. No, get your foot off the brake, take your foot off the gas, give it a little bit of gas and let it go. And he literally drove the car back into a parking spot. Like, he literally drove the car into a parking spot, put it in park from the passenger side, so took the keys out of the engine, like he in the engine, like he's on that side of the car, and threw it on the dashboard. Yes, that extra. I don't know why, because I didn't crash, I didn't hit nobody, I wasn't gonna crash, and I don't know why. So he was just like possessive. So once that happened, I quickly got at the car, slammed the door, and left. And my instructor, he gave the paper to my instructor, whatever the case is. And my instructor came back in the car, and he was about to start the car. He like, what happened? I'm like, he like, where the keys? Up there. He like, why is it up there? He threw it. He said he threw it. He threw it. He threw it up there. He what? He touched the wheel. He parked the car. He put the car in park himself. He did not make me drive. And he like, what? And I'm like, I didn't hit anybody. I didn't even crash. Like, I didn't do anything. I don't know what happened. I really don't know. I was nervous, and the pressure they was doing, the attitude, the vibe, and everything was just rubbing off the wrong way. It was just horrible. So we both trying to figure out like what the hell happened or whatever the case is. So I don't know. He just failed me so quick. It was just not even funny. And that was the end of that. That was the last time I went to the road test. So that was March 2018. So I took from 2018 up until the beginning of this month, because during Corona, the road site people was closed. Everything was closed. Lessons and everything were closed. So as soon as they said it's open again, I did my appointment, scheduled my appointment, and then I found a school in Brooklyn that had 6 lessons and the car for the road test for $270. They also scheduled the appointment for you, but I told them, I was like, look, I already got my appointment. I just need the lessons in the car. So I picked my day, told her what day my lessons, and we went from there. So she decided what I had planned to do was drive 2 times a week. She was like, I don't got that. I could give you 6 days from the day before your road test till Tuesday before that. So Tuesday to Sunday, I was up every day out in Brooklyn, taking my road test from either 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock and driving around for 45 minutes. And I freaking passed my road test then the following week. Well, I kind of said that in the beginning, but I passed my road test. I took them 6 lessons back to back to back, and I passed it. Let me tell you what happened with there. So the school I used was on Pierre Paul's driving school. Shout out to them. Cool Haitians. And we just drove around. I told them my experiences. The thing with them was I had a different instructor 3 times. So the first day I met one dude, don't know his name. He told me he don't go to road tests, so I knew he wasn't going to be there because he said he got issues with the instructors and shit, so he don't go. I said, okay, that's cool. Then I met the other guy, I forgot his name too, but he was really cool as well. He was with me for 3 days, and he helped me with my parking the most on Monday too, but he helped me with my K-turn. We did that K-turn one time on Monday, and we didn't do the K-turn again until the Sunday before the road test. Seriously. So, and my K-turn was good. So the parking, me and the second guy, day 2, 3, and 4, maybe he was there for day 5 too. Yeah, he was there for day 5 as well, because the last day, the Sunday, is when I got a different person. So yeah, he was with me the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, because he definitely came for me at 12 o'clock. So me and him, he helped me with the bulk of my lessons. We focused on the parking. We focused on my turns, what I'm doing. Don't worry about the drivers behind you, all that good shit. So it was good. It was a good experience. Cool thing. There was cool people. And the Monday came. I came down to Brooklyn bright and early. I went down to the school to, meet them, because I got to meet them now. And it was me and another girl. And both of our appointments is for 1 o'clock. So when we got to Seaview, we were like the second car there. So me and the girl had to decide who was going first. So I was like, I did it twice already. I gotta go first because I need to, you know, just get out the way at this point. If I fail, I fail. If I pass, I pass. And if I fail, I don't. Okay, whatever, cool. So I go in the car with the lady. She was very nice. Like, this lady was so freaking nice. She took our temperature. She asked us questions. We answered them. Then we sat in the car together. She was like, you could turn on the car now and set your verifications up. Like, sis did not rush me. When I tell you she was a godsend, she did not rush me. She wasn't attitude-ish, none of that. She was just like, do you have any questions? I was like, nope. She told me, she's like, you're gonna do series of left and right turns, K-turn, parking, and that's it. And I was like, okay. She's like, any questions? I was like, no. And then she was like, okay, feel free. She's like, when it's safe to do so, pull off into traffic. So, you know, I fixed my lights, my mirrors, did my verifications. You know, I had everything going. Cool. Pull out of that parking spot. And I drove into the first lane. So I'm driving down. We passed the first turn. And we made it to the second turn. So she told me cross into the left lane, make a left lane change. Check your signals. I did that. No cars was coming. I slid over. I did my stop real quick. I made another left. I think that person knew I was doing a road test because this time they did not honk me. They calmly just went around. And, you know, I blessed their heart for that, even though I wasn't going to pay no mind. But yeah, so I made my left turn. I didn't touch the line. I went. We were going good. You know, good speed, good everything. Okay. Then I did another left turn, and then I did like 2 right turns. One of my left turns were short, and one of my I think that's it. My parking now. I did the K-turn to go back to the end of the finish line. And I thought I failed when she was like, do a K-turn and go into the thing. I don't know why I thought I failed. Because my parking was a little wide. But I made it in. I didn't touch the car. I had enough space on the side of me and on the other side. But I still felt like I was out in the road a little too much. But it was okay. I got 25 points. I would have got 20 if I didn't touch the gear. If I didn't touch the gear so many times when I was parking, only because when I did it, when I was supposed to put it in park, I accidentally put it in reverse. So instead of me letting it go and acting like I lost control of the car, I just did reverse again, you know, move back a little bit more. Then I put it in park just so I could, you know, smart. Played off. And I think that was it. After I was done, I came out the car, I turned off the car. Bitch was so nervous. Like, I didn't even know what to do. You would have thought I was slow. Because I was nervous. I don't know what you want to say. I don't want to upset you, and you feel me? Like, it was so much trauma. So, my road test instructor came back. The man that took me to the road test, he came back, gave me the paper. He said, you passed. I said, I passed. It was so good. It's so good. Yay. So, I don't have the license yet, obviously, because it's only happened a week ago. And, you know, they got to take some time to print me the New York State license. But I do got the paper, and I'm definitely going to be using it till that license show up. And then when that license show up, I'm going to save up. So right now, I'm pretty much saving up to get a car. Till I get me a car. I'm not sure what car I want, though. I'm looking. It's probably going to be used because I don't want a bill. So I'm cool with that. Especially, I don't need a bill right now. I got other shit to focus on. So, yes. And me and the girl I was with both passed. And we were both happy. And we had a great day. After that, I had some crab legs. I was supposed to make a mukbang, but that didn't happen. I was too into the crab legs. And just in awe that I freaking passed the test to be like, am I going to film this? No. I could have filmed the mukbang last week and did it at the same time eating. But no, I didn't have the tripod. And what was it going to hold up on? Because it wasn't holding up on air. So, but that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're taking your road test anytime in the near future, good luck, Godspeed. Go to Seaview, not Starrett. You have anxiety, do not go to Starrett. They will mess it up. I don't have anxiety, but I think after I went there, I got it. Okay. But yes, your girl is officially a licensed driver, and we're just gonna be keeping this journey going. I go see what car I get and everything like that. So Peace. Let me just do this. Just,